Ah, make her tell you everything. Oh, that makes me mad. Why do I have to do it? Just explain to me right there.
Jane told you, didn't she?
What happened?
That picture on the wall over there? I saw it move. I was just sitting here and it moved all by itself. I saw it move. I really did. Last week, a book fell off the shelf for no reason. And before that, I heard these weird noises. And almost every day I hear a voice, like a whisper.
Are you sure it's not your conscience telling
Jane
you you're
thinks
going
it's nerves,
crazy?
but I don't want to talk about this. Did you see Jim Archer?
I'm afraid I don't have very good news.
The jewelry wasn't insured?
No, but I do have some good news. Sort of.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Shh. Nothing. I'm going to have to sell the inn, aren't I?
You know, it's possible, just possible, that the will that was found was not the will Josiah wrote.
You mean he may have left us money after all? No, that's wishful thinking. And I refuse to get my hopes up again because they'll probably just get dashed again. Listen, I feel bad enough that you drove all the way out here for nothing. Maybe you should just go home.
Would you mind if I stayed for a while?
Yeah.
No, but I really don't feel like being sociable right now. There's nothing for you to do.
I'd like to try to figure out what happened to that jewelry.
What are you? Some kind of Sam Spade?
Well, just because I've never solved a mystery before doesn't mean I can't. Anyway, there's no harm in trying, right?
Yeah, because I
Who
think this
knows?
is
I might
Nancy's
turn out to be
first
good at it.
Be my
mystery.
guest.
Did Josiah ever say anything about hiding his will somewhere?
No, but he was always hiding stuff. I know because he was always writing reminders to himself about how to find it. But whenever the subject of his will came up, he'd just say he was happy knowing we were going to be happy when he passed on. Time will tell. That's all he'd say.
Do you have any idea where Josiah may have hidden a safe deposit box key?
He could have hidden it anywhere. He always said his favorite hiding place was right under people's noses.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
What could have made this picture move? Would it be okay if I played a record?
Sure.
And I'll let you listen to this. It's really boring.
I'll never forget the night it all began. That dark, stormy, fateful night when I decided the time had come to rid the world of the creature. But it would take money to do that, and to get money, I needed to confront my arch enemy, Nick, who had recently become able
My
to
arch
transform
enemy,
himself
Nick.
fittingly into a giant warthog. When his forest hideaway came into view, I dismounted and approached the door on foot so I could take it by surprise. My fear that he would hear me proved groundless, for a terrible storm began to rage, washing away the sound of my footsteps. I peered through the rain-streaked window beside his front door and could see him sitting in front of the fire. He had returned to human form, but the malicious smile on his face suggested that he was recalling his recent porcine exploits. Seeing that the door was unlocked, I hurled it open and marched across the room toward him. "Step away from that bottle of warthog potion," I commanded, "and give me the 20 gold coins you stole from my poor servant." "I'm not going to give you a thing, save, perhaps, a taste of my sword." And with that, he drew his sword. In an instant, I had drawn mine, and so commenced the fiercest sword fight the world had ever known. The storm raging outside paled in comparison to our battle. To my surprise, Nick's experiences as a lower life form seemed to have improved his skill as a swordsman. I feinted, I parried, and yet victory eluded me.
I think these are
And
really
soon
important.
I
Hoof
began to
beats,
feel my
hoof,
strength
or however you
ebbing
say it.
from me. I was
Clap
tiring
of thunder, clap of
rapidly,
thunder, rain,
summoning every
door
ounce
opens,
of what little
footsteps,
energy remained in my body.
clashing
I
swords,
lunged at him one last
clap
desperate
of thunder,
time.
sound of
Ouch!
coins.
Why, you wounded me! I had managed to wound him on his right arm, just above the elbow. Curse you! His words, punctuated as they were by an untimely clap of thunder, sent a shiver down my spine. Save your breath, I intoned, and give me those gold coins. Here, take your precious coins. He tossed the bag of coins onto a chair, but as I reached for them, he reached for his bottle of potion, and in a matter of seconds, my night had gone from bad to horrible.
Horse galloping, clap of thunder, rain, door open, footsteps, clashing swords, clap of thunder, sound of coins. So it says Goodfellow. Okay, that's helpful. Let's see if we can sneak at Richard Topham's house. Oops. Forgot what mirrors I actually got. I think it was only... I don't think I got the one in the parlor yet.
What was that? What was that? Guess I'd better not leave the lights on. I don't hear anybody. Now would be a good time for me to sneak inside and have a quick look around.
Clear your mind of all thoughts. Think about nothing save facts. Yori, be quiet. You're disturbing us.
Mr. Topham?
Yes, Mrs. Jackman.
I don't hear anybody. Taking a minute. Oh yeah, I already got them.
Yes, it's okay if you blink. Just keep focusing. Your eyes, your thoughts, focus.
Phew. Meet with Jay Archer at 9:30 a.m. about money. That's today.
Should I concentrate on the topic or the date?
Either one, Mrs. Jackman. Just concentrate.
Mr. Topham,
Yes, Mrs. Jackman.
am I trying to pick it or take?
Josiah must have circled these quotes. But why? Something tells me I better write down all the stuff that's circled here in my journal.
I'd rather try to take it.
All right, then. Try to call it.
I'm good at playing.
Mrs. Jackman, just concentrate.
Alright. We got some helpful information from in there. Oops.
Guess I'd better not leave the lights on.
let's go talk to Jim Archer about that. About the money with Richard Topham, like the meeting thingy, whatever. I still forget how far I am in the game.
Hello again.
I guess I'll be going.
Goodbye now.
Ah, I already fixed that. Maybe I'm supposed to go back to the Lilac Inn, I'm not sure why.
So, what did Emily say? Did she tell you about the pictures and the voices?
Have you ever seen or heard anything strange around here?
No. In fact, this place is so quiet and dull compared to Chicago that it's a wonder I haven't lost my mind. You know what? I'll bet it's me. I'll bet it finally hit Emily that I'm just not Gloria and I never will be, and that running this place is always gonna be all up to her. And it was just more than her poor mind could bear.
I'd like to kind of look around. Is that okay with you?
You betcha. And keep an eye out for those jewels. The sheriff's not going to investigate. He said since nobody got robbed at gunpoint or anything, coming out here again just didn't seem necessary. Said it sounded to him like the jewelry had just been misplaced. You see, it only felt fair to tell him about Emily's, delicate state of mind.
That's
Have you
so
met
mean.
Richard Topham?
Yeah, I've had the displeasure of meeting that quack.
You don't think he can help people develop their psychic powers?
The only thing he's good at is separating little old ladies and dim-witted rubes from their hard-earned cash. In fact, he came over while they were putting out the fire today. Asked me who you were, and I was so frazzled at the time, I told him. I don't usually give that crackpot the time of day.
Josiah Crowley seemed to think he was legit.
Like that circus fella said, there's a sucker born every minute. Me? I think ESP is a lot of JUNK.
Well, I'll
Junk.
talk to you later.
Alrighty-dighty.